Generic greetings and welcome back to Hardware Engineers. Once again, today's beverage is very, very tasty indeed. This is quite a treat for me here today. This is luxury pink grapefruit juice, and I'm going to go with the cheapest grapefruit juice I can find, which is normally sourced around the mixer section or near alcoholic beverages. Supposed to be mixed with other things, which is why it's sold in a plain, no frills package, but it's also quite cheap, and in my experience, the same quality and taste as the more expensive stuff. However, this one was on sale, which is the main reason I bought it, but also the front of the carton had me intrigued. It's got a picture of a family sat around a breakfast table drinking this. In fact, holding it up as a offering to some sort of deity. I think it's a libation. This thing, it's offering up to the god of happiness, because they're all happy and smiley. And well, I don't know what they were on when they took that photo, but that doesn't induce the same thing when I'm drinking it, but maybe it's because it was out of date. Well, getting out of date. Either way, it's quite a nice beverage. Anyway, before we get on to another beverage-fueled rant, we're going to have a look at Hardware Engineers, a game I featured once before as a preview, about a week ago as the time of recording, and people wanted to see it again, so I thought, why not? This is just the save file that I loaded straight after the end of that last video. So essentially, we've got our own computer store. We were building a computer, this thing here, and the only thing that's wrong with it, well, actually not really wrong with it, but the only thing that we're waiting for is the software for it. So we need to put the operating system on it, and we also need to probably install some drivers. You can see when we fire it up, it just goes, no operating system found. And now there's been a patch so you can use disks or USB ports to install stuff, which I think is quite good. But in our delivery van, hang on, where's delivery? It's we've got a delivery turning up, but and it's one serial for Window. So what we need to do, we need to get ourselves some serial. We need a DVD of Window, I believe it was 10, Window 10, yeah, we need a DVD of Window 10, because what you do, I'll express delivery that as well, you will get this, and you, instead of just putting the key on, you will install it with the disc and then put the key on, then you can keep the disc for other uses, you see, so that's quite good. This guy is standing here, by the way. He wants he wants some RAM, so it's 4 times 2, was it, I think? Got a memory, 4 times 2 gigabyte C8. We're going to buy that one. We're not going to express delivery, no way, because he's only going to give us $46.99, and it costs us like $37.99 anyway, so we're not going to do that one. But as you can see, we've got 2 Computronic 500s sitting on this glass case there, which really triggers people, including myself. Yes, I know, people will say in the comments, don't put big heavy things on that massive glass panel. There's our delivery guy, the FedEx. We will just accept that. It's a serial, so even if we put a serial on here, it's not going to do anything because we need to install it first. But you know, a lot of people said they want to see the game again. I thought, yeah, why not? I'm enjoying it. Obviously, people had several criticisms of it as well. Hang on, did I order the right thing there? Oh yes, it is a DVD. So what we'll do, we'll actually, I'm guessing you have to turn it on first. Yes, you do. You turn it on, right, and then the disc spins up, and then we'll install it on the first drive. Oh, cool, that's very good. And then obviously we'll put the serial on it as well. A lot of people, you know, enjoying it, but also saying it's quite, you know, iffy in places. Firstly, it looks terrible. Yes, you're right. It is a very terrible looking game, I think. Even just like the UI, it's not very stylish. It's just loads of colours and all over the place, and sometimes it's not very readable, and sometimes you click, like if I click on this, I'll also click on the stand behind it, and yeah, it's got its problems, but it is in, let's go for install, or startup. Actually, we'll start that up. We probably don't need that disc. Can we take the disc out? Yes, we can take the disc out. Perfect. Okay, so we'll turn this on. We'll go to Download Center and then Drivers, and we'll say Motherboard. And what motherboard are we running at the moment? It is an Asus C28HV. So it's, hang on, Asus C26. I said C28. It's a C26. There we go. And there's also a delivery for you here. I'll accept that. That'll be our RAM, and that means I can now put the RAM over to there. Yeah, just the UI is a bit dodgy, like clicking and dragging. You have to click on the actual thing. If you click elsewhere, sometimes it doesn't drag, and yeah, it's just a bit iffy in places. But I actually like the idea of it, the premise, and in fact the execution for a lot of things is quite okay at times. Obviously the main computer thing, I'm looking for a Wild Western Digital 600. I will accept that because I can just order it. Yeah, I would really like some more in-depth computer building stuff, and I hope the expert mode does put that in, but we'll see how it goes. Let's just buy this hard drive for them, and we'll get that delivered, and then we'll be able to make some more money. And, you know, it is in early access, so I'm not really knocking it too much, but just making it clear that there would be some, hopefully this will be some extra features added. So anyway, we need to install the drivers for the... Oh, we need to download the drivers first for the graphics card, which we are currently running in this thing, a Megabyte GS310. So that'll be the GS series. There we go, download it, and there we are. I hope this is not a day one download. I do now avoid pretty much all graphics drivers on day one because about maybe 6 months ago, maybe a little bit less, I was just doing normal workage and stuff and just trying to sort things out, and I thought I'll check email quickly, and fired up email and Windows Mail, and just boom, it just closed down straight away. I was like, oh, well, that's strange. So I tried to do it again, wouldn't work, and I couldn't fix it. I don't know what the problem was. I googled the problem, and no real issue there. Well, all the issues were saying, oh, you need to like do loads of rebuilds, and said file is corrupted and all of that. Oh, it was a nightmare. Either way, I eventually figured out a couple of days later after I was on the NVIDIA forum. I don't know how I got there, but people were saying the same thing, that actually the latest NVIDIA driver would stop Windows Mail opening. How a graphics driver can stop a mail program working is beyond me, but hey ho. Let's just install this software here. We'll go up to normal speed, which is medium in this. It's called medium, yeah, whatever. We're going to get our delivery very soon, which is the hard drive that we can then give to the customer, which is Gabriel Correa Castro. And we're going to also install our graphics card drivers. Now we could put on like things like a... I guess we could put on software, we could put on like an antivirus and stuff, but does that make it more expensive for the customer? Like, is it worth it? I don't really know. If that's simulated, then fine, that's really good, but if not, then it's sort of a waste of our time. Either way, our hard drive is about to turn up, and the FedEx guy will be here shortly. There we go. We'll accept that package. We will take that, and then we will say, there is your hard drive, and finish. Job done there. We got some money. Okay, so we'll just reduce it down a little bit, and we can see now we do need to put a key on this one, so we will put a serial on there like so, and we can validate it if we need to, but I'm not yet. I've got the motherboard stuff in there. What I'm going to do is just turn the computer off, and then I will validate the thing, and it should give me a rating. The value at the moment is 602.99, okay? But if I put on some other software, will it work? So let's just see what happens. It's going to take a little while to cool down here, and there we go. It's now powered off, and we'll validate that. So this thing, if I put on the shelf like so, we can see it's a 602.99, okay? So what I'll do, I'll put it back on the bench. 602.99. I'm saying put it back on the bench. It's not really doing it. Validate that, and then we will turn it on. And we will see what it's going to bring up. So, firing up Windows 10. So we will download tools, Windows USB and DVD tools. That sounds pretty good, or useful perhaps. So oh good grief, apparently their servers are really stretched on my internet's absolutely hammered because it's taking ages to download. We'll see what happens. A lot of people were saying about the game that actually one of the problems, or it seems to be one of the problems, is the wait time where you're sitting around doing nothing. I agree, but later on I think you do get like more computers in, so you'll be fixing 3 or 4 computers, so it's not too bad there. Do you have a serial for Windows 10 here? Yes, actually I have just that. I said yes, you didn't need to leave the store. I mean, I was literally going to go around the corner. There's the serial. Hang on. Why? What's he wanting? Have I got this wrong? Do you have a serial for Windows 10 here? Oh, damn it, I've only got the DVD. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll go for serial. Serial Windows 10, and I'm actually going to buy 1, 2, 3 of them, and the reason for that is I'll be using them in my PC builds later on anyway. I don't know if there's price fluctuations or anything like that. Maybe as new things come out, other things reduce in price, but honestly I don't really know. Again, if it does, then fantastic. If it doesn't, then a bit of an oversight. Anyway, max speed this out while we wait for A, the delivery truck, and B, this thing to install. Actually, it's not installed, just download. Alright. So, once this is done, what we'll do, we'll shove it on here, and we'll see if we can get some sales, because this is it's a fairly mid-range rig, I believe. You know, we're not paying a premium tax to have this thing, but we're also not cheaping out on everything, as far as I can remember, anyway. That's the cheap one. That's just a workstation. This one is, it's got a little bit of power. When you compare the two. Yeah, look at the graphics with the red bit. The red bit's a little bit further up on this one. And so is the other one. So is the green one, which is like the utility type stuff. So we'll accept that. There's our serials. Take all of those, and then we should just be able to do that, and then say finish. There we go. Job done. And we get some reputation and also some money. Normal speed again, or low speed, and we'll go to download center software. Actually, that was drivers. Sorry. Software. We 3D bench. We don't need any benchmarking software. I don't think, but I do think antivirus is probably the way to go. So that is now done, and then we will go to downloads. Obviously, we've got the antivirus. We'll install that, and then we'll install the other one as well. See, I don't know what happens. Does it simulate it when people leave? Do they go, oh, well, you know, you haven't put an antivirus on, will they come back? I very much doubt it. Hi, looking for a cheap Intel i5 3000. Do you have one of these by any chance? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll just go out the back and then jump in the van and then go to PC World or other generic computer hardware retailer, but and just pick one up and then come back. So it's a i5 3000, that one there. Okay, and we'll buy that one, and we'll buy it. We're not express delivering that or anything. Looks like that's now sorted. So the antivirus is on, and we'll oh, there we go. Now we'll install the antivirus, and we can start the tools. It says like you can start the tools. I don't know why. There's that done. I don't know why we would start the tools. This is different systems. Oh, can you download? Oh, it looks like you can download, like with this thing here. You can download software onto. You can download software onto USB sticks and stuff. Ah, okay, that's pretty cool. All right, okay. Anyway, so I've got the antivirus on, I've got the drivers on. We'll just turn it off and we'll shut that down. And there we go. That is now almost off. And once it is, we will validate that. And it is worth. How much is it worth? Let's have a quick look. It is worth the exact same amount of money. So no, putting the software on makes no difference in the price of the machine at all. So unless we put some premium software on, which we might get later on, might get some paid for software. If we have a quick look at our thing here, it says serial, but there's no software. Yeah, so I mean it is called hardware engineers after all, but no, there's no software there like a premium antivirus or subscription model or anything like that. So fair enough. Would be nice to see that at some point, or maybe it is, maybe it's later on. As I said, I've only played oh god, probably just under 2 hours now, maybe 2 hours, something like that. Either way, let's get that chip over to them, and then we'll finish that task. Job done. So this is now in stock, as you can see. And we've got 3 computers. We've got 2 very basic ones, and then this more mid-range model. Obviously, these are quite modest, but that one is a bit more expensive. 1,271. 15, I think it is. Generic units of currency. Obviously, we have our natural wooden floor cover here, but you can get other stuff. So you can get, like, there's the wheat paint, there's the white paint. We've got a metal table, a wooden table, or stone floor. That might look okay. Oh, what's this? White door? Oh, it changes the doors, does it? Or a salmon door. Why would anyone think that was a good idea? This is Dodger paint. Why would I want that? Anyway, close that. Okay, so hi, do you have a Toshiba DE506 here? Yes, I do. Don't even know what it is. I'm guessing it's a. Let's have a quick look. It is. Oh, it's a drive. It's an optical drive. So, DE506, I believe. Yes, it is. Buy. Job done. See, I don't know what the advantage would be in stocking the shelves with different things. Like, is there any point in that? I might do that. It's almost finished today, so what I'll do is the next day, I'm going to fill one of these. I'm going to fill this with different stuff. I'm going to buy an optical drive, I'm going to buy a hard drive, a graphics card, motherboard, processor, and just shove them all on there. I think that's what I'll do. We'll just put them on these cases, just to see what would happen. I'm just intrigued. So, looks like, oh, it's a day over. So there's our balance basically going down. Profit is minus 383. That's not entirely accurate because, well, it is accurate, but the reason for that is because, as you can see, I've got cereals here that are just like waiting, so I don't like need to buy them extra. I'll finish that one. In fact, you know what I might do? I might actually put them on sale. I might as well put them on the shelves here. Shelves? The shelves is. There we go. You can actually upgrade these as well. You know, you can actually say upgrade, and it upgrades the things. I mean, I say that. I'm guessing. Nah, doesn't seem to do anything. Oh well, fair enough. Right. I thought you could upgrade them. Oh, you can. There you go. I think, yeah, you have to have them cleared before you upgrade them. That's why. I knew I'd saw that before. Right. So graphics card. Let's get in. Probably a mid-range. We'll buy that. We'll go for some memory. So we'll buy that one. We'll go for a hard drive. Probably. Again, nothing sort of mid. We'll get a CGAT. Yeah. And then finally, so that. Maybe a power supply. Power supplies always have a power supply in stock. Always, always, always. And let's buy that one and then we'll see what happens. So, hello, I had a hard drive failure on my Photon 3664. Can you fix it for me? I can fix that, I say with no degree of confidence. So this is a hard drive failure, is it? Let's just inspect it and we'll see how wrecked the thing is. So it is, I think it's the new motherboard's opening up, I think. So that is burn, so it's absolutely hammered. So we're going to have to swap things out. Let's just see what happens if we try and turn the thing on. It will probably just give us a read-write error. Operating system not found. But it does have a serial for Windows 10. Oh, okay, so we need to rip the hard drive out, the old one. We'll put in a new hard drive, which is, we've already got one on the way, but I don't know what this one's got. This has got, in terms of the hard drive, a CGAT 1 terabyte. Okay, so hard drive, CGAT 1 terabyte, which is just in. So we're going to buy that one, like so, and we'll speed up to max speed. I'm guessing putting in an older, like a smaller hard drive will not really be what the customer's wanting, because you get a satisfaction rating when you put something there. So, you know what, I might try that. I might just see what happens if I put this. I've got a hard drive turning up very shortly. I might just put the cheaper one in, and we'll see what happens. So here we go, we'll just accept that. There's our delivery with loads of stuff. We'll just pick all that up like so. I'm just going to go here and we're going to start moving it. So we'll put the Corsair there, we'll put a stock cooler there because why not. There's our RAM, and then we'll put the graphics card there as well. Oh, I like the way it's all simulated and put on there, that's nice. So here we go. So we'll go to assembly, we'll rip out that old hard drive because it's knackered, and we'll put the new one in, and then we'll validate that, and then we will turn it on, and we will open up the drive. Oh, hang on, we need to put in the disk like so, and then we will restart the machine. And then we will install this. Do you want to install it on the first drive? Yes, I do. We'll close that because we've got a delivery. We will accept said delivery and get the other hard drive. This is the burnt one, so I will actually just sell it because there's no reason to keep it around. Although we should have destroyed it ideally, because you know you could still get some stuff off that. You know, and if they have card details or anything else on there, you never know what could be on there, and any personal information you probably want to get rid. But you know, we just flung it in the bin. Because we're, you know, cowboys. Seriously, we walk out and I'm a cowboy. We got spurs on, and chaps going to the getting on our horse and go. That's the sort of shop we're running here. Anyway, let's get the installation. Oh no. Turn that off. Turn that off. All right, turn it back on. Sorry, I was going to install that again, which we don't need because we've already installed it. We just need to fire it up. It's when you've got a disk in, obviously it's trying to load the disk, but now it's going to go default to this thing here. So it does power up, As you can see, that's fine. We should be okay there. So let's just see what happens. We'll literally knock it off, we'll validate it, and we'll see if they're happy with our performance. They did say fix it. I have technically fixed it. They didn't specify any like a like-for-like swap of the hardware that was originally in the machine. So let's just see if they're happy with it. They are... there's no data, customers' files, and... crap. Right. So we have a bit of a problem here. So, it's technically correct. The customer will accept that hard drive being in there. Oh, we've got another customer here. Do you have a Milky Way SEWG here? Yeah, but I say that. What the hell is that? Let's pause. Oh, that's a case. It's a case by the look of it. So we'll buy that one. And we'll get it sent here. Okay, so we need drivers first. So it does look... I mean, I thought you would need the drivers on this thing. But it's good to know that it is actually the case now. Why can't I click on that? That was broke. It wouldn't let me click. Did I not put the stuff in? I can't really... I don't think I can do this mission anywhere because, as you saw, I flung out the old hard drive. And I didn't take the files off it, which is... something I probably should have done. Anyway, the motherboard is a ASUS C34XS. That's the one. Download that. That's downloading quite fast. And after this, we'll have to... there's that one. Get the drivers. Graphics card. Graphics card is a Zotac GX640. GX6 series then, so download. There we go. Delivery in a couple of minutes, and then we'll be able to get that case off to the other customer, which should be fine. It's all go today, isn't it? It really is. Come on, install. I like the showcase, that's pretty good. But there is our delivery. Oh, actually, we'll set that installing first. I'll accept the delivery. Take that, and then you, I believe, want this case. There you go. Job done. Right, money. Okay, so this is installing. Obviously, it says customers' files. That'll be quite difficult, considering I did get rid of the thing. I don't know what else. I'm guessing I'm just gonna have to abandon this, but I want to try and find out tools. There's a backup and a driver's detection. I'm guessing the backup is the way to go, and you have both hard drives in at the same time. So you install that. I'll start that. Clone, copy, or inspect. Yeah, so put both hard drives in. Install the operating system on one drive and then do an inspect of the secondary drive and then clone it over. That's probably the way to go. Yeah, that is probably the way to go. However, since I flung the old hard drive in the bin, I'm not entirely sure it's possible. I'm not going to go fishing around in a dumpster out back. There's no way I'm crawling in a biffa bin to go and rummage through and get a hard drive when it's got loads of dirty kebabs and other things that's been flung in there from... nice previously from people walking past. So you know what? There's your crappy computer back. I'll give up. Yeah, we lose some money. Yeah, whatever. Every time I use the internet browser and pictures show, my computer becomes extremely slow. I usually open more than 20 tabs, and I know it's a bad habit, but I need to tab to work. Can you help me? So what are they wanting? It doesn't really tell me exactly what they want. They're just saying it's a bit slow, essentially. They're only going to pay me 66 to do this. So, I mean, what do they want me to do about it? We'll fire it up and see what software I can put on. I might be able to put some sort of software on it to fix it. I just realised the background changes as well, so sometimes it's dogs, sometimes it's other things. Although, by the look of it, in terms of drivers, you can see the drivers here. Programs, There's the drivers for that, but there's no drivers for the graphics card. So maybe that's what it is. Let's just put the graphics card driver on, which is... Oh, there isn't a graphics card. I think it's just on the bare bone stuff. Antivirus, no. Tools, backup, driver detection. Wallpaper. No, we should actually change it. Let's put a cat. There we go. No, there's no... I don't think there is any graphics card in there. No. Okay. I don't really know what the solution would be, really. Is there a solution? Other than them really not... No, other than them getting out of bad habits, I don't think there is a solution. Let's just... I'll put it over on the customers tab, and I'll see what it says. Raw performance requirement not met. I don't know what the solution would be. I really don't know what the solution would be, to be quite honest with you. I mean, I can't... I could probably put another stick of RAM in, 2 times 2 gigabytes. I do have in stock some of this. So if I rip that RAM out and put in some better RAM, that might work. Yes, that's what it was. Oh, right. I love when a plan comes together, and I'll put her RAM on sale because why not? Oh, I'll tell you why not, because it's absolutely terrible. It's and it says owner them as well. Oh well, I guess I'll just sell it. I can't give it back to them, so I don't really have a choice. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. That is a little bit more of Hardware Engineers. As I said in the previous video, there's so many things I like about it, and it's mainly the premise, to be quite honest with you. The moment-to-moment is quite interesting at times, but I can understand people's criticisms, and I share them. You know, it's an ugly-looking game, the UI's a bit dodgy at times, it's very vague, it's got some broken ingress all over the place, but you know what, it's early access, I can forgive a lot of these things. I just hope that the advanced mode will have all the features that, you know, people were discussing about, you know, putting in the cables in the right places you have to decide, and all of that sort of thing. That would be very, very nice if it was more of a simulation. The other stuff, like the way it looks, I can sort of just bypass if the gameplay is actually okay. Gameplay, ugh, I hate that term at times. But, you know, it is what it is. A lot of people have obviously asked for a series. My answer to that will be maybe. Maybe if there's a call for it. I don't mind going through and doing stuff, because I do. I am enjoying playing this. By the way, we do have some points here. We haven't actually spent them, so I should probably do that. And that's minus. Oh, look at that. Validate. I now got some. I've got minus 4% on task duration. Wow, that's good, I guess. Wow, that's exciting. Minus 4%. Whew. Anyway. As I said, series, don't know. If we do, it'll be in the future, maybe a long time in the future. I don't know. I'm going to keep an eye on the game and see what it does. If there's like if the advanced mode does come in and it's everything that's been discussed, then by all means, yeah. Otherwise, we'll see how it goes. As always, though, hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.